Well, if you've had your fill on grilled foods like ribs, burgers, hot dogs, you name it, after the holiday weekend, there are still a lot of foods that you could cook out on the grill and have a wonderful meal. Even healthy ways you can barbecue too. Jeff Vaughn is live outside Broadcast House this morning with the chef who's going to prepare one of these special healthy recipes. Jeff?
Dogs, hamburgers, never, right? But there's alternative ways to do this as well. If you're vegan, Zach is here to tell us a little bit about this and your company of restaurants as well. Zach, thank you so much for being here at Broadcast House. What are you cooking up?
Well, just for the record, I'm not vegan, but I definitely enjoy a lot of vegan fare, and we're cooking some vegan food today.
Fantastic.
So today we're actually going to be not just grilling, but we're going to be charring over coal or hard wood, whatever you prefer. So we're going to be cooking directly on the coal, and you can do anything like sweet potatoes, onions. We're going to do eggplant. You can actually even cook really thin steaks like skirt steak or flank steak directly on the coal. It's really hot. You get a hard sear, and what happens is we're going to do a whole eggplant. And so when you're finished cooking, you can pull up your grate and throw in different vegetables, like I said, sweet potatoes or eggplant, and literally just char them and make something for the next day. And so what you end up with is a charred surface, whether it's a sweet potato or onion or eggplant, and the inside is nice and smoky flesh. So it's a really different method of cooking, and so that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to actually do a charred eggplant dip that is completely vegan. And so what we're going to do, we're going to take eggplants. You're looking for an eggplant that's got a smooth surface. It's kind of small in size, so it's not too seedy. Otherwise, it's going to be too bitter. We're actually going to take a knife and we're going to pierce the eggplants. And the idea, you can use a fork as well.
It's that easy, huh?
And the idea is that the heat will penetrate through the entire eggplant much more evenly. And so we're just going to walk over here real quick.
Let's do it.
So we have flaming hot coals right here, and we're going to kind of bury the eggplant in the coal. This is probably 600-700 degrees.
That's all you do, huh?
That's it.
So right on the coals.
You can even cover it in the coals if you want to, depending on how many coals you have. We're actually going to cover it, and you're going to see it's going to take some time, but I have a finished one over here.
Be sure you use tongs to break those things out, right?
Yeah, if you're not a professional, make sure you're using tongs. So this is what it looks like when it's finished. Now, you don't really want it to be white on the outside, because that means that you're kind of changing the chemical composition of the vegetable, but you see how black this is. So the inside, though, is beautiful, beautiful, smoky flesh.
And I bet that that's just got so much flavor with the char, right?
It does. You actually open it up, and if you smell the inside,
let's see that.
It's all charred inside.
Wonderful. And if you like that smoky flavor, fantastic.
So when you're making something like, Baba Ganoush's classic, this is a similar technique. And, you just scrape out the inside. You scrape out all the flesh, which is what we're doing here, So you finish scraping out the flesh, and then we add a bunch of other ingredients to this, like olive oil. You can add za'atar, which is a spice mix, lemon juice. And so we make this eggplant dip. The finished product is down here.
Zach, we have only about 20 seconds, so let us know about your restaurants real quick.
The restaurant that features this is called Beau's Grillery. It's in Bloomfield Hills, and we also have two other current restaurants, Social and Mex, that are also in the area.
All fantastic restaurants. Zach, thank you so much for coming out here to Broadcast House.
Thank you.
Bon appetit. We'll see you back here in just a minute.